Hi, Thomas Godber here. Thanks for checking back in. As you can tell, I'm in a forest and it's actually quite late in the year to go camping. Part of me thinks I'm just being insane. What am I doing? Well, I'm taking part in an amazing 4-day retreat, and it's actually more than a retreat. It's for young men who have perhaps committed crimes or have previously been offenders or just really struggling in their lives to adapt to a world where the system really does not provide much support. So this is an amazing 4-day opportunity to actually help some of these people work through some of the greatest, perhaps, wounds, possibly traumas from the past, in a very safe space with very experienced older men. And this is kind of to replicate, perhaps, or to continue an initiatory, a sort of initiatory tradition which we've lost in the West. Young men today are not celebrated for their strength, for their coming of age, and so they often learn the hard way through drugs, alcohol, brutality, need for proving themselves sexually, all manner of ways. There's a lot of suffering, and that can lead to a lot of violence, destruction towards themselves and towards others. So this is an amazing opportunity for me to facilitate and work, to staff a weekend where such young men are going to be present. Part of me is a little bit afraid, of the stuff that's going to come up. But I've done the weekend myself. I'm not a young male offender, but I'm a man nevertheless, and I've had to face a lot of the questions of what it means to be a man, the challenges. There's a lot of them, trust me, if you're not a man. Just as, of course, there are billions of challenges as well of being a woman or transgender. And I've been through this weekend, and it is extremely intense. I basically looked at my deepest fears, my deepest struggles, deepest questions about who I am, really, and my place on this earth as a man. I'm going to do another little update when this is over. This phone I'm recording this on is going to be confiscated, taken away for 4 days. I also can't reveal any particulars about the individual men who are going to be coming here because it would be a breach of confidentiality. I'm excited, you can probably tell from my face. Who wouldn't be? I mean, I couldn't come camping in this beautiful forest, even though it's pretty cold. I couldn't do this if I was in my full-time job. I'll talk to you in 4 days' time. The full experience is over. Well, it's still happening obviously internally for me, still processing it all. But it's been humbling, actually, hearing a lot of really, really tough tales that my fellow men have had to share about their backgrounds, about what they're going through now. There's something quite sacred about attending to another human being's needs and trying to give them the support that they perhaps just don't have or haven't had. And there's something about being in service to other people, which a friend of mine who works here, who I really admire, said. And he said, it's only when you begin to serve other people, that's when you truly become special. Or that's when you feel special, that's when I think there's something quintessentially human about serving other people, and it's something very, very beautiful. Another really interesting thing that he said to me, which I think I'll always remember, is you only become special when you realize that you're not special. So you go through life often, a lot of us anyway, I did certainly, go through life a little bit proud, a little bit arrogant, or just self-centered, which we are naturally, and we need to be a bit self-centered. But serving others is, I think, we can't estimate, we can't exaggerate the importance or the benefits to them and to us of it. I think you can probably sense that I'm struggling to find words to really express the type of journey I've been on and the type of journey I've ushered other men along. Perhaps what I would like to end on saying is that so many men, myself included, have struggled to express feelings and emotions properly. I wouldn't say I struggle too much with that now, as you might have realized, but to do it in a safe way, or a way that doesn't harm ourselves or those around us, is called for, if other people are to be okay. And Yeah, it's been very, very powerful to observe young men who've been through stuff I can't imagine, accessing their feelings and realizing it's okay, not just to cry, but to experience deep grief, or to experience loss, sorrow, sadness, anger, all those things, and obviously all the positive stuff like joy. But I think we often don't look at the darkness. You know, we don't confront the darkness in ourselves in an honest way, so that you can embrace it and work with it, rather than having it dominate you and just completely mess your life up, or my life up. So anyway, that's my closing note. Face the darkness. Thanks for checking in, and I wish you a pleasant afternoon or evening or whatever time you are observing this at. Farewell, and go steady. Hope to see you soon. I might even do this weekly. I don't know. I seem to have a lot to share at the moment. It's a lot of fun, more than I thought it would be, and I might do it weekly. We'll see. But anyway, I've got to go. Goodbye.